Good day learners, this video is about motion along a straight line. Free fall, whenever you drop a stone from a building, it falls straight to the ground. This is an example of free fall. Whenever objects falls to the ground, we can see the object is in free fall state. The object is in falls, this is caused by gravitational force. Today, let us examine this kind of motion. The subject of this motion is stone. So we pay attention to the stone. Now we are holding the stone in a hand, so stone is at rest. So its initial velocity is 0 meter per second. When we will leave it, so what will happen? It will reach to the ground because gravitational force is working, and it will also take some time to reach the ground, and it covers a small distance to reach to the ground. So our initial velocity 0 meter per second, and it is a kind of accelerating motion. And in accelerating motion, small g works. Small g is the acceleration due to gravity, and it is the constant on the earth surface. This thing I already taught to you. Small g and relation between small g and capital G also I have taught to you, that is G is equal to G M upon R square. Here M is the mass of earth, R is the radius of earth, and capital G is the universal gravitational constant. So we need to put the values of these one, and we can find out the value of small g on the surface of the earth. We know that G is equal to 6.67408 into 10 to the power minus 11, and when we solve this whole value, we will get as the result G is equal to 9.8 meter per second square. And here small g is free from the mass of the object. That's I already told to you, because formula is there, G is equal to Gm upon R square. Okay guys, so just we are going to calculate the value of a small g. You can see here this formula we have already discussed in previous video. This is the relation between small g and capital G. So I have written here G is equal to G M E upon R square, where small g is the acceleration due to gravity, capital G is the universal gravitational constant. ME stands for mass of earth, R stands for radius of earth. You can see the value of small g is free from the mass of the object. That's why a piece of paper and stone, when you drop from the same heights in vacuum, so they will reach on the earth at the same time. With this activity I have shown to you in second video. You observe pattern. But if air is present, due to the air resistance, the stone will reach first to the ground. Okay guys, so we know that the value of small g 6.67408 into 10 to the power minus 11 Newton meter square per kilogram square. But what happened? We are studying only 6.67. After decimal 2 digits we are taking. But here we are going to calculate the value of small g. That's why we will take all exactly digits. Okay guys, so we have written 6.67408 into 10 to the power minus 11, and the mass of earth is 5.972 into 10 to the power 4. Sometime you can see the mass is also written over there 6 into 10 to 6.0 into 10 to the power 20. Why? Because it is 5.972. So no need to confuse. Here 6.371 into 10 to the power 6, and sometime you will see there the radius of the earth 64,000 kilometer. 64,000 kilometer, but this is the exact value because we are going to calculate the value of small g. Okay guys, so now see what we will do. Here it is 10 to the power minus 11, it is 10 to the power 24. So right here 6.67 67408 into 5.972 into 10 to power minus 11 into 10 to power 24. Any problem? No problem, guys. Just what we have done, numbers together and powers together. Okay, guys. So now the square of 6.371, we will find out the square of 6.371 because it is the RE square. So 6.3 square of 6.371. The square of 6.371, that you will find out, it will come 40.58964, and 10 to power 6 square, that is 10 to power 12. Okay, guys, take right. It implies that G is equal to, beta variables, when you will multiply these two, 6.7408 into 5.972, it will come 39.5760576. This is the product of 39.576056. This is the product of 6.767408 into 5.972. What is the product? Product is there 39.5760576, and here see it is minus power, it is plus power. 24 minus 11, what will come? 10 to power 13. It will come out because 24 minus 11, 13. So upon, now it is 40.589641. And it is 10 to power 12. It is positive, but when it will reach to as a numerator, so it will negative. So it is 10 to power minus 12. Any problem, guys? No. Now 13 minus 12, that is power 1. 10 to power means 1 means 10. So we will write here 395.76056, because what happened, 10 to power 13 minus 10 to power 12 is 10 to power 1, and 10 to power 1 means 10. So we have placed a decimal 1 digit to the right side. Okay, so that's why written 395 upon 40.58641. When you will divide both, the numbers, so we will get as a result 9.81964973. What is the result when we will divide both the numbers? So we will get as a result 9.81964973 meter per second square. But here we are taking only one digit after decimal. That's why I written here 9.8 meter per second square. So this is the method to calculate the value of small g. By this way, we can calculate the value of small g on Earth. If you want to calculate the value of small g on other planet, so suppose you want to calculate the value of moon. So in place of mass of Earth, you will put here mass of moon, and in place of radius of Earth, you will put radius of moon, and you can find out the value of a small g. Anywhere you can find out. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. So now we are going to study the topic equation of motion during free fall. In chapter motion, we have already studied three equation of motion for straight line. That is v is equal to, first was here, v is equal to u plus at, s is equal to ut plus half at square, half. Okay. Second equation was there, s is equal to ut plus half at square, and third was there, v square is equal to u square plus 2as. These three equation of motion we have already studied in chapter first, that was motion. But these equation for a straight line. Okay, okay guys, now where v is final velocity, u is initial velocity, t is time, e is the acceleration, and s is the displacement. Okay guys, but now we are going to study equation of motion during free fall. It means what will, because this motion is also a straight line motion. When object is in free fall state, so that is also a straight line motion, but that is free fall and it is happening due to gravity. It means it is happening due to gravitational acceleration. Which kind of acceleration? Gravitational acceleration. That I already told you. When you will drop a ball, when you will leave a stone or ball from your hand, so it will start falling downward. That a kind of accelerated motion. Why? Because acceleration due to gravity is work there, and we know that acceleration due to gravity is always represented by small g. So A will be changed in small g. A will be changed in small g. Okay guys? Okay. Now suppose ball is dropped from the h meter height. Ball is dropped from the h meter height. So here it was displacement. So this will be converted into height. So we will write S as h. Okay guys? Any problem? No. The same will be there. V and U. U is the initial velocity. V is the final velocity. And always keep in your mind when you will drop any stone from the height. So in that suppose marker. So mark in my hand. So it is in rest of motion, rest position. So when you will drop any object from some height, so the initial velocity of the object will always zero. Always zero. Okay guys? So initial velocity is zero here. Now change these equations, write in place of A, write G, in place of S, write H. And the time taken from here to there, it means from this point to the ground, it's time taken small t. So what the equation will be there? V is equal to U plus GT. What the equation is there? V is equal to U plus GT. And second one, sorry, H is equal to UT plus half GT square. Third one is there, V square is equal to U square plus 2GH. These are the equation of motion during free fall. During free fall. Got it, guys? Now, one more condition is there, beta. Here two things are there. Suppose I am throwing an object towards upward, and object is falling downward. So you know, in previous video we have taught when we will throw any object towards upward, so in that case acceleration is negative. I taught yesterday because when you will throw any object towards upward, so we know that gravitational acceleration will always work towards downward, but their velocity is upward. Velocity is upward, so both are in opposite direction. That's why acceleration is negative. Acceleration is negative. But when object is falling, so velocity is downward, acceleration is also downward. So acceleration is positive. Got it? So see here, this when you will throw any object towards upward, so acceleration will be negative. Gravitational acceleration will be negative. So these equation will be transformed as V is equal to U minus GT, S is equal to UT minus half GT square, and V square is equal to U square minus 2GH. These are the equation when you are throwing object towards upward. When you are throwing object towards upward, and these are the equation when object is moving downward. When object is moving downward like this, and these are for this. So these are the equation of motion during free fall. We will use these equation in the numericals. These are very important. And one more point for you, when you will throw any object towards upward, so slowly the speed of the ball is decreases or not? Yes, it is decreases, because acceleration and velocity is both are in opposite direction. That's why it is decreases. So it is decreases. So at some time it will be zero or not. So in the case of when you will throw a ball upside, so final velocity will always zero. Final velocity is always zero. When you will drop any object towards from some height, in that case initial velocity will be 0. Keep noted down these points in your mind. After that, you can do any numerical. Okay, guys. So please try to understand. Please, you need to understand full concept. Whatever the equation of motion during free fall, these are very important. I hope so you have understood these equation. If any kind of problem you are facing, so please contact me. Thank you.